selecting a horse, it's important that you bring into consideration horse's breed and also what you want to do with that horse, what type of discipline do you want to ride, or what kind of competition. Those are a few of the first important factors in selecting a horse. And I'm sure that there's some others that come into play too, Steve.
Well, as a veterinarian, I look at the obvious. I mean, if a horse is a 2-year-old, or maybe too young and not too experienced, or maybe he doesn't have the best temperament, not the right size, not the right breed, I mean, I'll make a comment about it. I mean, some of these things, are really common sense based, and you've got to really think about what it is that you're going to look at. If you're trying to buy a cutting horse, you're always going to buy a cutting horse that's a quarter horse, that comes from heritage or pedigree, and has the right type of background training and things of this nature. When these things are not in line, I mean, I tend to step in and mention that, hey, we need to kind of reevaluate what we're looking for here. Same thing if you're getting a jumper or dressage or a roping horse or a reiner or a Western pleasure horse, because I've worked on horses in all these different disciplines over the years. So, when they don't fit, it's like the old square peg and round hole. If it doesn't fit, don't force it, So, I mean, I've got to sometimes point out the obvious, to maybe a green or maybe, a person that's a bit, let's say first purchase or a newborn, in other words, basically a person that doesn't have that much experience.
So what you're saying is equally important to know where that person is and what level of competition they can compete at when they go to select the horse.
I don't always know it, but you can tell a lot of times, a person's experience and knowledge base just based on, the experience that I've had and where I've been and what I've done. So helps a bunch, I think. At least I try to interject that when I think it's necessary.
Sure.